Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Elizabeth. Now in today's video, I have a special guest. Now if you guys saw my original, oh, you're gonna hear this. I hope not.
Most likely, but
it's fine.
I need
safety first. Oh, you need batteries. Okay, if you guys saw my first curl chat, it was with Airynne. This is her right here.
Hi.
Same person. It's the same person, I promise you guys, because that was a big transformation. So I have Airynne back here with me talking about her hair routine, her big chop, and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to know, keep watching. Also, there's gonna be an echo because Airynne she got a big crib, and because of that, she has like very open space. So you're gonna be hearing a little bit of an echo. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can hear everything.
Sorry.
Right? Sorry.
So on wash days, I usually start with a pre-wash, and I have to talk about it.
Yes, this is brand new, and Sadie got this, and then Airynne got it. And
I got it from her actually. She was the one that told us about it. Yeah. And that same day I went and I bought it, and I have loved it. So as a pre-wash treatment, I have been using the Righteous Roots. It's for growth, anti-frizz, and a thickener. It's an oil. It has a lot of ingredients, a lot of natural essential oils. On my wash day, I usually just put this on top, on my hair, leave it maybe an hour or two. Or if I want like a super deep moisture boost, I go ahead and I use it the night before. And it has a lot of good ingredients. It has a coconut oil, Jamaican black castor oil. It has olive oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, sesame oil, peppermint oil, tea tree oil, jojoba, argan, rosemary. So it's just like all in one, and I love it. And then I go ahead and I start with
we know this stuff. We know
DevaCurl Low-Poo. I've been using it for maybe 2 months now.
How much do you have in there?
I have.
Oh, you use a little bit.
Yeah, I don't use a lot of products on my hair. That's the good thing about having short hair.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it dries fast. A little bit of product goes a long way. And I've been using Low-Poo to wash. To condition, I have been using the DevaCurl 1 Condition, the Decadence version, just because it gives me that moisture boost that I always feel like I need. And I have enjoyed it a lot, and I love it. I just put it after I use the Low-Poo. Okay. I combine it with the 1 Condition. So for a deep treatment, I have been using the Shea Moisture. They have different versions, like different kinds of.
They have so many stuff. They do. Let's start that. Every week they're getting a new line. So this right here is another one.
So I think I got this Ulta.
At Ulta? With us. I was there.
Oh yeah, you were there.
I was there. Okay.
Yeah, you were. So I got 2, and this is Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment with Mafora.
The names are too long.
Boobab oil. They are. Shea Moisture. I love you, but y'all extra. A little bit extra. But I use this as a deep treatment. I love it because it has protein though. I do alternate, between this one. So I probably find something in my bathroom to use as a deep treatment. Whatever. This is what I've been using recently, okay? I honestly use a lot less products on my hair to style. I still use the OG Restorative. That's my leave-in conditioner. I haven't changed it. I love it. Then I go ahead and I use the Goddess Curls Botanical Gel. It's supposed to fight frizz and moisturize the hair, and I love it. I've been using, they have the lock method. I've been using the LCO method. So leave-in cream-based gel and then an oil at the end. Oh. So this is my cream-based gel that I've been using, the Goddess Curls.
What do you like about it? Does it have a strong hold?
It doesn't, and because I have thinner hair, I need something that won't weigh my hair down. And this doesn't weigh my hair down. It gives me the definition, and it gives me the moisture, and it fights the frizz. So.
And it's really liquidy, so it doesn't look heavy at all.
It's not
heavy.
And
you use a little bit, so yeah.
And I use very little. I've had that bottle for maybe a year, and I still use it.
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, you use a good amount though, but
But yeah, it's still in a year.
I like it. It got some good. See, look right here. I see that aloe vera juice. I love that stuff. But yeah, it says right here, without the stiff, crunchy feeling that most gels give.
Yeah. Okay. And I love it. Follow it with a Cantu coconut curling cream. Okay. So I combine that with the gel. Okay. And both of them together give me the definition that I really, really need. Given that I have thinner curls, definition goes a long way. So there's a lot of times I can't really achieve the volume. I love it. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It smells really, really good. And I feel like it does moisturize my hair. So it's Cantu. It's cheap. It's like $7.
You can find it anywhere, man.
Yep, anywhere.
All these stuff is all drugstore. Ulta, you guys can find it at Ulta, Target, so it's really affordable and local.
Yep, it is. With the exception of DevaCurl, of course, but. And then I finish it off with
the oil again.
Righteous Roots. I go right back to it, and I just use it to, if I do have some type of you know, hold in my hair, because sometimes the combination of all those products does leave kind of a cast on the hair. I go ahead and just put the oil and moisturizes my hair, and I love it.
Poof, takes care of everything.
Anymore.
Are you almost done or something? I mean, you can't, first of all, you can't see. You have to like listen and feel. I hate that. You can't see how much is left.
I don't think I'm done. I think I just bought it, so hopefully.
What's cool about this is, of course, Airynne mentioned the ingredients. She got it online, so it's not something you can find in the store. I feel like this is the only thing, that is only online. How much was it?
$20.
$20? Was that with shipping and everything?
I think like 22. Yeah, it wasn't that expensive.
How was it fast for you to get it?
I got it in a week.
Yeah, so this is cool. I really want to get this. I don't usually go for like oils with a lot of products in it, because sometimes they have products that I don't like, or they have products that are like not curly girl friendly. But this has like a lot of natural. Like there's no alcohol in it, there's no silicone in it, so
it's literally all essential oils. And the reason why I love it with carrier oils, of course. The reason why I like it is because, we'll talk about it later on, but I've been using a lot of essential oils, and they're expensive. So I get this for $20, and it has a combination of all the oils that I was already using on the site anyways. And it's already, you know, done deal. I don't have to, you know, combine it with no carrier oils. It's done. So it's easy. It has the little applicator here.
That's nice. Just in the scalp.
Yeah, I love it.
So what else do you got, girl?
All right. So for my day 2, once I go to restyle my hair, so this is not wash day, I have been using the Cantu Curl Activator Cream.
You mentioned that a lot of times.
I know, I love it.
In person to me.
I love it. It's so good and it's so cheap. So at first, I don't like it to style my hair. Just so for day 1, for some reason, I feel like it might be a little bit heavier. So it does weigh my hair down. But for a second day, to give you back that definition, it does work really, really well. So what I do is I spritz some water. On day 2, I put a little bit of this in my hand, and I, you know,
let's scrunch it up.
And instantly my curls are like popping again. Yeah, so I love it. It's for day 2 though. And then when I put my hair up, you know, either a bun, either whatever little twist I do in my hair, I have been using the Eco Styler Black Castor Oil and Flaxseed Oil Gel.
I never seen this in person. Like I seen it in the stores, but I never seen one of my friends use it. So what do you like about this?
I like that I don't like holding my hair. Even if I have my hair up, I just like something that gives me, you know, that controls the edges with no hold. And that's what it does to me. And the fact that it has Jamaican black castor oil, and, you know, the ingredients aren't the best, to be honest.
It says the third ingredient is Jamaican black castor oil. I was surprised. I thought it would be like in the last thing. It smells good.
So I know Eco Styler has gotten a lot of backlash for not having...
listen, let's not even talk about that stuff.
Yeah, so exactly. We're not even gonna go there. But it works for my hair, and I feel like it does have good ingredients, and it has no alcohol.
Okay, as long as it works for you. I think that's it, man.
That's it for styles. Unless you want to talk about the oils.
Oh yeah, talk about the oils now.
I did a lot of research, and I was trying to kind of get some oils that focused on hair growth. And of course, number 1 is Rosemary essential oil.
My favorite oil.
So it's the best. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the smell.
It smells like minty.
But if I'm going somewhere, I don't want my hair to smell like minty. I don't know. It's good for like a home treatment, or like to refresh your hair maybe, but I'm not a fan of the smell. So what I've been doing is I put a drop or 2, like in the, you know, with some water. I mix it with some water. Okay. Yeah, I do, and then I just spray
yeah, of course you mix it with water. I'm over here surprised. Have you seen the video I did, like the DIY spray?
I watched it.
That is official. I love rosemary spray, using the herb or using the essential oil by itself. Like, put that in your water with like another oil here. That's gonna hook you up.
Yeah, I love it. So what I've been doing is I just throw some water and I throw 1 or 2 drops of the rosemary, but I combine it. I combine it with spearmint oil. Ooh. It's good for hair growth. Fresh breath or fresh smelling hair. Tea tree oil, which is known for like detoxifying the hair, the scalp,
the dandruff.
So I love it, and then I've been using carrot seed oil.
Okay,
so,
what is carrot seed oil?
I guess it comes from the seed of the carrot. It's supposed to help with hair growth. So
does it smell like carrots?
It doesn't. It smells like nothing. It's made. Kind of has a scent, but
it smells like. It smells like a healthy vitamin store. Like I'm going to a healthy store. It smells like a Spanish seasoning to me. I don't know. Do you get that?
No, really. Maybe because my house smells like Spanish seasoning. But
this smells good though. Like it just smells clean.
The smell doesn't bother me at all.
Not clean. It just smells like earthy. I don't know.
It is earthy. It is earthy, and I love it. So I just combine them all together, put some water, and just spray it on my hair. Maybe day 2, day 3 before wash day, if I combine it with the oil.
Do you suffer from like buildup or like dandruff?
I've never had that problem before.
Well, I have that problem. So tea tree really helps out a lot with it. I would dilute it a little bit. Sometimes I add a little bit to my apple cider vinegar mix that I would do to take care of all the buildup I have. So tea tree really works out a lot, and a little goes a long way.
It does.
You really don't need a lot, like
1 or 2
3
drops.
Yeah,
a lot, yeah, or 2.
So what new products have you bought?
All right. To be honest, ever since our last video, I feel like every product that I've talked about today is new, with the exception of the restorative conditioner.
This is the OG.
It is. I mean, you always brag about it in your videos, and I don't really want to, go on.
Yeah. No, talk about, because the last time I used the Shea Moisture Restorative was in January, and I haven't bought a new one.
I just feel like it doesn't weigh my hair down. It gives me the moisture that I need. It smells good. It goes well with other products.
It does.
So why change it? It works. And it's cheap. It's $10 and it lasts me a long time. So I have no intention of changing it for now unless I find something, I don't know, better. Everything
Airynne mentioned right now, it really pairs off with other products. So if I'm using something that I'm like, man, it doesn't really look good, I'll just use my restorative afterwards and it just hooks everything up.
Yeah, I love it.
That was a long time ago though, so
she hasn't used it. You need to come back to it.
I know, right?
Come on. Other than that, every product that I use is new. I did use DevaCurl before years ago. I go back to it every so often. But now that's what I'm using to wash. So
on my Instagram, my previously 2 curl chats, I asked you guys to ask some questions. So one question I have here is, how do you add volume to curls? So how do you, Airynne?
Because my hair is on the thinner side. When I want a lot of volume, I always diffuse. Okay. I do stay away from diffusing. There's nothing against it. People diffuse all the time, but I just rather focus more on air drying. But diffusing, of course, pops that hair. And when I don't diffuse, I use my pick. But when your hair is on the thinner side, you have to use products that don't weigh your hair down. That's like the main thing. If you use heavier products, you have to know your hair type if you want that volume. You know. Not every product is going to give you volume, even though they say it's for volume. It depends on what hair type you have.
I think that was the only question that we'll ask, just because some of you guys asked if we use like protein treatments or what's our favorite mask. Airynne mentioned stuff about protein, her LCO method, so we already mentioned that. So I guess the main question that I have now is, let's talk a little bit about hair loss. I know that's something that you did suffer from, so let's talk about that right now.
In like the last year, I lost maybe 80% of my hair due to different reasons. So I have been forced to incorporate everything that I use right now focuses on hair growth. Yeah. To some extent, I try to use products that enhance, promote, that help with getting the hair thicker, and that's what I've really been focusing on. So seeing my hair fall to that extent really just like it damages you, especially when you're used to having such big hair. And the chunks are in your hand and you don't ever think it's gonna come back. So I took a proactive route. I remember texting you girls and saying like, my hair's falling, but I'm gonna enjoy the journey. Yeah. And that's what I'm doing. It's gonna take a long time, probably 2 years for me to go back to my hair that I had a year ago. But hey, at least I'll have healthy hair.
Right. So you found alternative routes and your hair has been growing clearly. You guys have seen her hair looks really good today. So I guess all these different methods, especially the oils.
The oils. Yeah, the essential oils do make a difference. And also just staying on top of one thing that I was doing wrong, because my hair was falling out, I never wanted to have it down. By me not having it down, I was stretching on my curls. So I had to I do put it up, but I try to have it down more often, whether it's to sleep, I try to just leave it down because I can't do a pineapple bun right now.
Oh, you can't? So what do you do? Oh, you just leave it down? Okay.
Yeah,
your sand pillowcase. You good?
Yeah, that's what I do. No pineapple bun for now, but it'll be back soon. It's gonna happen to a lot of women at one point in their lives, whether it is, childbirth or whatever reason that
stress, just diet, or just life in general.
But there are steps, and I drink a lot of water too, and that has a lot to do with it. So I always aim for a gallon a day. Ooh. I never make it, but
I aim for it.
It's the aim. I'm not saying I make it, but at least 90 ounces.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, I'm almost there. But increasing my water intake also helps with water. I think I drink different teas, ginger tea with lemon and honey. All of that helps with hair growth. Fancy. I had to do my research. I became educated in the subject.
And I guess we're here because of the hair loss. Let's talk about the big chop. Let's talk about that.
So when I started noticing that my hair was falling, I went ahead and I chopped it a little bit.
Yourself?
No, I went.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went to my brother's aunt. She does hair, and she cut up my ends for me, and it stopped the hair loss for a little bit, or it greatly, slowed it down. But then my hair started falling off again, so I went back maybe 3 months later, cut a little bit more. my hair was falling out again. So January was the last time that I did a regular cut on my ends, and April the 20th, I went ahead and I did a big Diva cut. So I incorporated a big chop with the Diva cut. She chopped most of my hair off, and she was the one that told me that in order for me to see the new growth, it'll be a year. And I didn't, you know, to see the new, but I do see, you know, new hairs coming in. My edges are coming back. They were gone for a little bit of time, but they coming back. It has grown since April. My shrinkage, we talked about it in the last video. She always has shrinkage, yeah. It's real. So even though my hair, you know, I lost a lot of my hair, I've seen some growth, it looks the same length until I wash it. But I have seen some growth. I do see a lot of new hair coming in. Ooh, and that's what excites me the most, yeah. Yeah, everybody struggles with different, like, some people struggle with chemical damage. Other people struggle with, I don't know, heat damage. Other people struggle with whatever damage they have in their hair. We all have our own struggles, and you just have to, you know, learn how to deal with it. Whether it's transitioning, you know, you're transitioning to natural, you know. So it's just enjoying the progress, wherever you are in your process, just enjoy it. Be positive, guys. Be positive.
And I guess right here, are there any new tips you learned about your hair since the haircut, or just hairstyling tips you learned?
Having thinner hair, when you use washing, you know, when you use products to like wash your hair, try to use products that don't over moisturize your hair. That's just for my particular hair type. So I have 3B, 3C thin hair. It doesn't really weigh down. My curls are on the thinner side. Yeah. So if you use products that weigh your hair down, you're not gonna achieve the volume, and it probably won't look as nice. So my new tip is just know your hair type, and make sure that you don't overuse products on your hair, because I can
try to over moisturize, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of heavy.
I know us curly girls, we're always told that our hair is like super on the dry side, and for the most part it is, and some girls do need a little bit more moisture. But for me, because I have thinner hair, as long as I use products that take care of that don't weigh it down and take care of the moisture, at least to a certain extent, I'm okay.
It's all about trial and error, because I know a lot of times, especially if you see like a curly hair girl on YouTube or in Instagram, you want to follow their routine, which is perfect, but just know your hair type. Because I know with Airynne, she was trying to use products that were a little bit more moisturizing or a little bit more heavy, and she didn't need to do that. Yeah. So she found her own routine using the Low-Poo instead of the No-Poo or the Decadence, and that worked out perfect for her. So just make sure you know your hair and just try new products out. If you don't like it, you know, and if you do, perfect, you find your new staple item.
Yeah, and also like maybe when I had all my hair back 2 years ago, Decadence probably would have worked for me, you know, because I had a lot of hair. Now Decadence is just too much moisture, so my hair does not have volume with it. So it's just, your hair might be here today, but then maybe 2, 3, 6 months down the line, you'll have to incorporate something new or take something from your routine, because your hair changes, the weather, it's hot outside.
That's true.
We get a lot of sun. Sun does damage your hair. So you have
put that sunblock on your hair.
So, you know, you just have to, wherever your hair is today, just try to, you know, focus on today. Don't focus on later. And like you said, like, your journey is your journey. So just like with you, I love your videos and I watch them, but I know products that will not work for me, because our hair type is not the same.
Like she just mentioned, she watches my video. Thanks for the support. Thank you. But what works for me might not work for her, and just vice versa. So what's in your hair right now?
First day hair, I washed it maybe 3 hours ago, and I diffused it. I went ahead and I used restorative conditioner. I used my gel. Then I went ahead and I put my oil. That's all I have in my hair.
That's all?
That's all I have in my hair.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So what's something that, like, if you put it in your hair that you're like, it's gonna weigh me down? Like if it has like heavy oils, like shea butter?
Yeah, like if you go to Shea Moisture, the coconut oil hibiscus line,
oh my god.
No, I don't use it though. Okay. But if I were to go ahead and use the smoothie, which I don't use it, that weighs my hair down.
Oh, maybe the coconut oil in that? I don't know.
And coconut oil is not even one of my favorite carrier oils to use. I don't use it on my hair.
I like how you said carrier oil.
Yeah.
That's how smart you are.
No,
it's a carrier oil, guys. Don't get it twisted.
So yeah, I use coconut oil, or I use jojoba oil as my carrier oil. But it's when you mix it with your essential oils, you always need something that will make it go along.
No, keep going. What else? You learned a lot recently, so educate us.
Yeah, so pretty much when you use an essential oil, if you're not mixing it with water, just make sure you have a carrier oil in there. Jojoba oil, even I think avocado oil can be a carrier oil, coconut oil, and just mix them together. Always put a little bit more of your carrier oil and then 1 or 2 drops of your essential oil.
And I feel like there's so much different oils, so like step your oil game up, guys. Please. Not everything is just coconut oil. If that works out for you, perfect, but there's like avocado, jojoba, argan oil. Didn't you used to use that argan oil?
I did.
You see so many different kinds.
And I do like it. It's just I always like jojoba oil more. Jojoba oil for me, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't weigh my hair down. Going back to that, I just, if it weighs my hair down, I take it out. Like coconut oil, for me, it's a no-go.
Oh.
It has a residue. It weighs my hair down. It's heavy. I don't really see a lot of moisture when I use it as a leave-in, or if I leave it in my hair. So that's why I choose not to use it.
And basically, what this video is about is just an updated curl chat, because we mentioned your shrinkage, your curly hair journey in the first curl chat. So I'm gonna definitely link it in, so you guys can definitely watch her first curl chat where we talk about all that good stuff. But basically, this is just an update to see what she's doing now, what product she has, and what she's using. So I think that's about it, girl.
I'll be back when my hair grows back.
Right, like Miss Rapunzel.
No, hopefully not that long, but
I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions, just leave the comments down below. If you have any questions, I'll definitely show it to Airynne. Airynne can write back or whatever like that. So just thank you so much for watching, Airynne. Give me a hug, because I'm so happy to have you back on my channel. Like seriously, I made that hour trip to Airynne's house to film and just talk to you and just see what you're doing.
We went from living 2 minutes away from each other to me moving an hour away.
Yeah. So. Which I love. She got a nice house, guys. This lighting, it's changing, but it's natural. It's natural. So that's pretty much it. If you guys found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Okay, let's see how that looks.
Oh no, this is my least favorite part.
No, it's fine.
Skip it.
No, don't do that.
Skip it.